If you clicked on this video, you are probably like, give me something to do. I am experiencing some serious cabin fever. But we all know cabin fever is a small price to pay if it helps flatten out the curve, right? Well, on a lighter note, my husband and I have been practicing social distancing and things are starting to look up. I have 10 ideas and I'm hoping some of them are so unique that you're like, wow, that's something different. I'm going to give that a try. So as you listen, be sure to comment below and let us know which one you're going to try out. For the best marriage advice, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified when we post a new video every Wednesday. Right, Callie? Hi, my husband and I co-founded Intentional Marriages, and he'll be joining me in part of today's video. So our first suggestion is Vertellus. It's a card game, and Vertellus actually means tell me more in Dutch. And I happen to be born in Apeldoorn, the Netherlands, and so I love this game because it's a way to ask questions that perhaps are not routine questions you would ask each other. It stimulates really fun conversation. Comment below, how are you passing the time with your spouse and your kids? Our second idea is getting outside and taking a walk. I think right now that is huge for everyone right now. It's almost everyone's sanity is just to get some fresh air. Russ and I have been taking 2-hour-long walks, and what I love about it is it gets us out of the house, but it also gets us off our phones, and I think there's only so much binge watching you can do on TV. So I have really enjoyed our walks. Our third suggestion came to me when I was making our podcast last week. I used an app called Quick Voice, and Russ and I recorded interviewing each other on why we thought our daughter was ready for marriage, which, by the way, was just a neat way to celebrate her and how excited we are that she is ready for marriage. And on this app, we didn't even use a regular mic, I mean a professional mic. And we just did it on the phone, sitting right between us on the couch. And then we simply emailed it to her. So I thought maybe this would be a neat idea that you can tell somebody what you think about them. They can hear the tone of your voice and the inflections. And it's a neat thing that they can listen to over and over. So if you have somebody that you want to thank and just lift up and encourage at this time, download that app, record a message for them, and forward that. Now, the fourth idea may sound boring, but stick with me. I promise you, this one will only take 5 minutes. But in this video here, we talked about our finances, and the best way to stay out of debt and not have any money fights is to track your expenses. Now, you may think, I don't even want to start that process, but this is why it's only going to take you 5 minutes. You're going to get the spreadsheet, which is in the description below, and if you think I'm moving, I am. This is a porch swing. Get the spreadsheet below and log only yesterday's bank charges and your credit card charges. Just yesterday's. Just start there. That is one thing you can do to develop a good habit, and then do it every day. And soon enough, the cumulative approach of this, you will at the end of the month have a 30-day recognition of all your charges and where you're spending your money. It's a great exercise. Okay, that's number 4. Our fifth suggestion is to launch an online business. Did you know that by the year 2025, the online course business will be $1 billion a day? You don't want to miss out on that trend. $1 billion a day by 2025. So you're thinking, okay, great, I have an idea, but I have no idea how to launch it. Well, I've got just the person for you. Her name is Sunny Lenarduzzi, and she is by far the best. I've listened to marketers for the past 4 years, and I'm telling you, she is by far the best. And she has all these free videos on YouTube about how to launch an online business. Instead of watching another movie, watch these videos and see if it'll help stir you enough to take action on launching this online business that you've had in the back of your mind, especially when you see the current atmosphere. If you're not a product-oriented business, even product-oriented businesses work too, but if you are a service-oriented business where you don't have to worry about brick and mortar, online video is the way for you to go. So our sixth suggestion is the Calm app. Now, I love the Calm app. It is so soothing, and I have never meditated before, But the Calm app has really helped me because they have structured meditations. And by far my favorite one is the body scan. And it literally just takes you from head to toe. Sometimes I fall asleep because I prefer laying down rather than in a seated pose is usually what they recommend, but I usually lay down. But the Calm app has really helped calm me down, and especially times of uncertainty and fear. One of the things that our counselor has taught us to learn to calm our parasympathetic, which is our nervous system. And the best way to do it, even if you're not meditating, if you just want to do it right now, is to take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathing in through your nose calms your parasympathetic system. And so part of the meditation practice is breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Even just doing that feels good, right? Number 7, another suggestion is to pray out loud with your partner. Now, for those of you who are not religious, neither am I. But praying out loud can be amazing. Now, it may feel intimidating if you've never done it before, but I have a really cool stat to encourage you to even try to push through that awkwardness. There is an interesting statistic shared by David McLaughlin entitled "The Role of the Man in the Family." It reflects that the divorce rate in America is at a minimum of 1 out of 2 marriages, but the reported divorce rate among couples that pray together is about 1 in 10,000. It's a pretty impressive statistic, even if you reduce it 1,000-fold. So, one of the things I experienced when I used to pray out loud with my husband was it was just easy and comfortable. But then I went through a situation where I had a break in my faith for a number of years. And when I was ready and comfortable enough to start, there was an awkwardness to it. And I think I went through this experience to not just encourage and mentor other couples to pray with each other, but really to remember that there is a level of awkwardness in first doing it. You know, when Jesus instructed the disciples on how to pray, he just gave us a 12-second prayer. He didn't have this long, flowery, what do I say, what do I do? It could be simply, I'm grateful for the sun shining today. Well, it's probably going to rain here, but it could be something as simple as that. I'm grateful for our home. I'm grateful for the food on our table. Just keep it simple, but pray together out loud, and you will find spiritual blessings when you do this for your marriage. Number 8. A friend reminded me today was to read out loud together. So her and her husband are reading the love languages, and it's one thing to read the book and then discuss it, but it's another to read it together out loud. And Russ and I have done this where I'll read a chapter, then he'll read a chapter, and what's cool about it is when something resonates with you, you share it right away and say, oh, this really makes sense to me, or no, this doesn't really resonate with me. So try reading a book out loud together. Number 9. The next suggestion, number 9, is along the same lines as the Vertellis cards. The Gottmans, who are the renowned psychologists who have studied and researched married couples for the last 40 years, have put a deck of cards together. There's all different types. There's types for your marriage. There's types to build your friendship. There's the salsa to spice things up. There's also cards for if you're over 50 and looking at the second half of your life. So there's all these different cards. I'll have the description below. I'll have the link in the description below, but it's a great way to, again, to generate different types of conversation that you may be in the routine of talking about the kids and the bills, and you want to break from all of that, especially right now. These cards are a great way to break that up. Now the spicy cards just might lead you to the next. You know what I'm talking about. Thank you, Alvin. Alvin knows what I'm talking about. I even got my swing going. So I want to be sensitive to the fact that that may not be something you are entertaining the idea of because you are just over it. You have had it with your spouse and you're so frustrated. I get it. not everybody is rolling right through this. There are a lot of additional stressors. You know, there's people losing their jobs. There's people, you may have friends or family that have been impacted, and maybe even friends that have passed. So I recognize the level of stress that might be upon your marriage right now. And what I'm offering during this temporary time is I'm offering 30-minute Zoom calls. If you want to jump on, I am not a counselor, but I play one on TV. No, I have been in couples counseling for 17 years, and I can share what I've learned, and I can tell you all the hard stuff that Russ and I've gone through, but I'm here to listen. So if you'd like to schedule a 30-minute Zoom call with me, the link is in the description below. So I want to be here during this time for you. So did we pass the test on suggesting something new? Was there something unique you're like, oh, I'm going to definitely try that? Let us know in the comments below. If you liked this video, give us a like, subscribe, and take a screenshot. Wash those hands and share it with your friends. We hope you enjoyed these suggestions, and if you're thinking, okay, I can't even attempt some of those suggestions, here's something to watch and consider for the future. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.